welcome to the afterlife. Yeah, you died. Ignore that noise. Those are other workers doing stuff. Just ignore them. But yeah, you have died. Let's see. What is your last name? And first? And do you remember what day it was, when you died? Get back, please. Oh, yes. Well, you died from, pardon me for laughing. It's hard to explain. I don't want to embarrass you, but you died from, a sexual act, I guess I can say. Well, sorry, my voice is a little hoarse. I mean, you have this around your neck, and you were found to be watching sexy Fortnite compilations, so, you can guess. You know what, I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna change your file. I'm gonna say that you, accidental hanging. There we go. That will be a lot less embarrassing. Oh, now you're crying. Good thing I always have tissues. Don't cry. I know, it's a lot to take in when you die. I mean, you don't look like me, so well, I guess I look a lot better than, like, the people who jumped in front of trains and fell off planes. That was a good rhyme, huh? But yeah, I look a lot better than them, but, you're one of the good-looking ghosts, so, not just in looks, but, how you died is kind of funny. Well, no, you don't have to stay a ghost. Would you like to keep this? Some people like to keep mementos from their time living. No? Okay, I'll put it there. So, let's see. You don't talk about religion, so that's fine. In the afterlife, you get a choice. You can stay down here, which it's not hell, just so you know. I said down here like it's something bad, but it's not what I meant. You can stay here, and you basically live in just a ghost world. It's kind of the same as the living world, but, with ghosts. There's towns and cities and not countries, because it's not huge. We also have heaven or hell. A lot of people don't pick hell, but we've had a few that were, like, edgy, and they were like, oh, I want to go to hell. We have reincarnation. Reincarnation, you want to know more? Let's see. Enter. So we have the choice where you can do more of the traditional, what you learn, well, you don't necessarily learn about it in school, but what you hear about is being reincarnated into an animal of some sort, or a bug, a cow, a pig, a sheep, a beetle, whatever. Or we have reincarnation where your spirit and your soul would go into a unborn child, which that would not affect it. It wouldn't, like, take their soul away, just so you know. And you would just be reborn, basically. Or we have one, reborn sometime in the future, sorry. Or we have one where you can be reborn into the past. That one you can occasionally, if you did good in your good life, or in your good life, in your living life, then you get to pick. You can be reborn as a king, or technically a prince, I should say. You'd be prince of the king, or a leader of some sort, but a lot of people don't pick that unless they really liked history. Then, so we talked about here, reincarnation, heaven, hell. Then we just have the plains, which the plains is just a very peaceful place. People who did, like, yoga, and practice Buddhism and whatnot generally tend to go there, but that one you can leave if you wish, as it's a big vacation spot. If you are reincarnated, either or, you will experience deja vu. It can be pretty irritating, so I just want to give you a heads up. Um, but you do have a sort of peace of mind because we will, if you wish, we instill a sort of memory of what you believe happens after death, which would basically be this. I'm your caseworker, so I'll be here if you choose to be reincarnated forever. So, um, sorry. Um, so yeah, there's that. And that one's more peaceful. If you choose heaven, then you go up to heaven and you meet with whichever god or gods or goddesses or, well, I think that's all, that you believed in. It won't be called heaven in all of them, obviously, but that's just like I know that. Um, so you get to meet them and you just hang out up there. But I will tell you ahead of time, looking at this is a touchscreen computer too, by the way. Looking at this and looking at this paperwork, it says that your great-grandmother who watched over you when you were a child, she decided on reincarnation, so you won't meet her until she passes away again. Even if you're reincarnated, then you'll be reincarnated after her, which is a fairly long wait. And one of your good friends is dying tonight. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's okay. If you don't have to make a decision of what you want today. We have hotels that are provided to you, so you can wait and meet up with them. Them, yeah. Car accident. Not their fault, though. Well, some people, when they die, they blame themselves, so we like to, well, obviously it's not you that we're reminding, but we like to remind them that it's not their fault. Death just comes to us all, so. Your parents will die in about 25 years, so that's pretty good. Well, you could wait for them, but that'd be a while. 25 years. You don't have any children, I see, and you don't have a spouse or a significant other, or a partner, whatever you wish to call it, so I can't tell you about that. Your dog, he will live for about 3 more years. Your parents are going to take him. Yes, it tells all this. And then your dog will be brought here. Yeah, so you can wait for that. 25 years is just a long wait to be in sort of limbo, so generally people take 3 to 6 years, I'm sorry. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, so let me put this down. Oh, I had to mark that I told you. Yes, my arms are very tan in comparison to my face. If you choose to stay here, then there is the opportunity to reapply, and you'll be able to either be reincarnated, go up to heaven, go to the plains, whatever you want. But that does take a while. It's about a 10-year process. Think of it as sort of applying for a green card, I suppose, in the US, I should say. It could take a while, but eventually it does happen. The bad people, generally we don't let a lot of bad people stay here, but, you know, they slip in, and there's a different area for them. A lot of the times, the bad people who are like, I kill people for fun, I'm gonna see Satan, they choose to go to hell, so, you know, you don't have to worry about that too much. A lot of the terrorist groups, they basically do the same thing, but they choose heaven. But they go to a different one, so don't worry. Yeah, there's some terrorist groups who end up in heaven, but then once their god discovers it, they're like, can't have you here, so they move them to a different one. It's just for more comfort for everybody, but they stay up there because it's their choice, of course. Yeah, we like to warn people ahead of time. That's basically it. Oh, well, this is interesting. It seems like your body has made it to the hospital by now, and they are using the defibrillators, is that how you say it? On you. So you might end up vanishing from me for a bit. Unfortunately, if you do go back to life, this will just seem like a very, very, very vivid dream. You know how people have near-death experiences. Some think that it just goes all black. Some say they see a light or something. That will basically be what happens to you, but you have the choice before you vanish. You just want to say you saw darkness or you saw light or whatever. But yeah, it seems like they're doing well. Well, I'm pretty positive you're going to end up coming back to life. I sound disappointed because I am, because you were my first case and I was super excited, but I suppose it's not your time yet. So, I will type this in. There was a bug on my hand that whole time. And in about 20 to 30 seconds, you will be brought back to life. You are surrounded by your parents and a friend who is going to be the one that dies tonight. I'm sorry to tell you that. Yeah. Maybe don't watch sexy Fortnite compilations, or I don't mean to kink shame, but don't do that anymore. You know, just, I don't know. Don't do that, okay? Well, I guess I will see you in about 10 years. You're gonna die young no matter what, huh? That's okay. So, I'll see you in about 10 years, and I can already see that you're starting to vanish from me, so I'll hide my disappointment that you're gonna survive. I guess this is goodbye for now. I'll go cry in my room. Okay, bye.